Hi, let's have a discussion on Trills and Thrills, Bird Watching in India, which is an extract from The Fall of a Sparrow by Dr. Salim Ali. This is a part of the fourth unit, Woodland Whispers, from the second part of SCRT 10th Standard English textbook. So, before we proceed with the lesson, let's have an introduction to the text. Dr. Salim Ali, who is referred to as the Birdman of India, was an ornithologist and naturalist. As you know, ornithology is the scientific study of birds. How are ornithology and bird watching related? So, ornithology, as we said, is a branch of science. It's a scientific study of birds. And bird watching is primarily a recreational hobby. They are deeply interconnected. Both groups are vital for conservation of birds. Bird watchers can actually contribute their findings for the growth of ornithology. Focused on personal enjoyment and aesthetical appreciation, the informal observations by bird watchers can be sometimes used by ornithologists to study migration patterns and population health of birds. However, ornithology requires a deeper study of birds using focused data collection, understanding of avian biology, genetics, and ecology. Dr. Salim Ali was one of the first scientists to conduct bird surveys in India. He wrote extensively on birds that his books popularized both ornithology and bird watching in India. In your Christmas exam, you were asked to write an email to Salim Ali expressing your appreciation for his work and how his work, The Fall of a Sparrow, has inspired you. You may expect such questions in your final exams too. While answering those questions, you may add facts about Dr. Salim Ali, like he contributed greatly to the Bombay Natural History Society after 1947. His efforts helped in the establishment of Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary, and it also helped in preventing the destruction of the Silent Valley National Park in Kerala. Some of his notable books are The Book of Indian Birds, The Fall of a Sparrow, which is an autobiographical work, Handbook of the Birds of India and Pakistan. As the extract Trills and Thrills is taken from The Fall of a Sparrow, let us have a look at the book. The Fall of a Sparrow, as we said earlier, is an autobiographical work by Dr. Salim Ali. It was published in 1985. It is not just a personal memoir, it is a vital text on the birth of modern Indian ornithology. The title refers to a significant event from his childhood. At the age of 9, Salim Ali shot a yellow-throated sparrow. Fascinated by its colorful feathers, he took it to the Bombay Natural History Society, where he got introduced to the world of a serious bird study. The Fall of a Sparrow sparked a lifelong passion in a young hunter and transformed a young hunter into India's most renowned conservationist. Now, let's have a look at Trills and Thrills, Bird Watching in India. As we said earlier, it is an extract from The Fall of a Sparrow, autobiography of Dr. Salim Ali. Trills in the title refers to rapid, quavering sound made by birds, which is musical to our ears. Also, notice the use of word thrill in the title, suggesting how thrilling or exciting bird watching can be. But in the introduction, we can notice that the author refers to ornithology as a peaceful pursuit, both as a hobby and a profession. At the same time, he adds that it is full of adventures, rewards, and disappointments. Even though his statements seem paradoxical, on a deeper thought, we understand that ornithology and bird watching require a great deal of patience, and it is a meditative process to watch and listen to birds, carefully observing their appearance and antics. At the same time, watching birds Going into their natural habitat can be risky and strenuous. Dr. Salim Ali shares with us two such instances in which he had a near death experience. In the first instance, he encountered an elephant at close quarters, an experience he refers to as unnerving or frightening. It was in February 1946 during his journey by the Cochin Forest Tramway. Just as he reached Parambikulam, he was introduced to the Austrian anthropologist Baron Omer Rolf. They both went looking for a bird named broad-tailed grass warbler with a forest guard. They glimpsed the head of a tusker striding down the same path and ran for their life. The agility with which his fellow mate ran amused Dr. Salim Ali. The writer says that this memory will live rent free in his mind, but he also adds that the poor elephant hadn't even noticed their presence and it just went along its business. The second incident, which he refers to as hair racing, it was in 1945 on his way from Lake Manasasarovar and Mount Kailas. He spotted a yellow-naped Yugina bird. Being enticed by the beauty of the bird, the author almost slipped into an abyss behind him, which would have sent him frolicking or rolling like a pebble. Both these instances effectively capture the underlying risks of ornithology and birdwatching. They also show the writer's unrelenting passion towards his profession. It is amusing how Dr. Salim Ali still considers himself to be pursuing ornithology chiefly for the pleasure and elation it provides. According to him, it is a form of escapism from reality that hardly needs any justification. Before we call it a day, I would like to take your attention into one of his remarks that points out how information in textbooks can be misleading when it comes to birds. His remark underscores the importance of field study and observation in the study of birds. When you attempt questions from this lesson, try to incorporate points like Salim Ali's love and respect for nature, how thrilling his experiences are, how the lesson inspires us to observe nature and find solace in it, how you enjoyed bird watching as a part of your textile activities, how his views helped in transforming you into a nature enthusiast. Hope you find this worthwhile. Stay tuned for more. Thank you.